Hello my friends and welcome to this GoTech video tutorial. The aim of this tutorial is to help you identify if your laptop's cooling fan is struggling due to blockage by dust or general wear and tear. Now initially when I shot this footage, I thought that the noise from the fan would be audible on the video right away. However, it was not until about 45 seconds in, when the noise from the fan got worse, that it became audible on the video. So I have recorded this new introduction and the footage will start at the aforementioned time. At the time the noise got really bad, the laptop had only been on for approximately 2 minutes, so that gives you an idea about how serious of a case this actually was. And here it's just gone up harder again. I put my hand next to that and it feels pretty warm, and I've felt this get hotter still as I've been working on it. I have been replacing the hard drive, reinstalling Windows. Now what I plan to do is take this machine apart, remove the dust that I believe is in the cooling fan, and then shoot again so that you can hear the difference between a fan that is clogged up with dust and not working effectively, possibly damaging your computer, and one that's been cleaned. Okay, so we'll switch off now and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, hello again. Now, I've taken this machine apart and cleared all of the dust that I could find out of the fan. Now, the fan in this Toshiba one is actually a very fine bladed one with more blades on it than, say, for example, a Hewlett Packard would. Now, this has been on for over 10 minutes, and as you can see, well, rather as you can hear, you can only just hear a very, very, very faint noise. Now, I have just put this together loosely to see if it's going to power up okay and whether the high-pitched whining has gone. As you can see, if I lift the camera up, the keyboard is still not in place. All the screws are sitting there. And even if I get really close, you might just be able to pick up a gentle hum, which is what the fan should be doing. Once I put the keyboard back in place, of course, that's going to muffle the sound of the fan even further back to where it should be. Now, there were no big chunks in this one. Some of the other fans, some of the other that I have looked at, they've had really big clumps of dust stuck in them. Dust from carpets, old and new, very plush carpets can also shed, and also animal hair. Fan draws it in. It binds it together in one great big clump which can block the fan. So this was just very light dust, but even that was enough to make the fan noisier and impede its ability to cool effectively. So that should about cover it and give you an idea of what you need to listen for with your own laptops. So if you hear that fan working too hard and it sounds obviously wrong, then please get it checked out, because it can literally mean the difference between life and death for your computer. I mean, if the fan stops entirely, then the computer will usually detect that and not allow you to turn it on. It will put an error message up saying that the fan's not working. However, by the time it's actually gotten to that point, it's still been cooling ineffectively for a long period of time, and that long-term stress, it can't be good, basically. So make sure you get it sorted out. Okay, so the laptop has been on for about an hour now, and it's been busy downloading and installing drivers. So if I get nice and close to the vent, you should be able to hear it doing its thing. Now that's about normal, not only in terms of the volume, but the quality of the noise. It's not high pitched, it doesn't sound like it's struggling. If it gets louder, as this one has a couple of times, that's okay too. It's only when you get that really high-pitched sort of whining noise, like you saw in the first segment of this particular tutorial, that you've got to be concerned, especially if it's constant and ongoing. Okay, so hopefully that brings a little bit more clarity to the issue of what is normal and what is not when it comes to laptop cooling fans. Okay, thanks, and I will catch you next time.